Hey everybody, this is the Beware reading for your sign for this month. I'll do 3 spreads. What you need to be aware of this month spread, the advice spread, and the next good thing that'll happen to you this month that'll at least put a smile on your face spread. Please like, share, and subscribe. Let's begin. Here's the first spread, the Beware spread for you Pisces. We have the Two of Swords clarified by the Ten of Wands. We have the Seven of Cups clarified by the Ten of Pentacles. We have the Two of Pentacles clarified by the Six of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Well, you have a very important, tough choice coming up. Right? That's what I see here. We have so many cards on the table that could be interpreted as a card of a choice, it's not even funny. Right? The Two of Swords, the Seven of Cups, the Two of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles, all of them, all 4 of them, could be interpreted as cards of having to make a choice. Alright, the Two of Swords, the first card that came out is clarified by the Ten of Wands, which is a card of something that's tough, so it's going to be a tough choice. The Seven of Cups in the middle is clarified by the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles is a card of a commitment, marriage. It's also a card of real estate, or it's a card of money, financial abundance. The Nine of Swords on the bottom of the deck, I think this is you being a bit stressed out about this type of a choice. So you could be choosing between a couple of people. You could be looking at different houses, which house you want to purchase, or you could be looking at something to buy for your existing home. Right, you could be looking at different investment opportunities, investment options, or something like that. Right, but it will definitely stress you out with the Nine of Swords on the bottom of the deck. There isn't really much I can tell you besides this. As you can see, I clarified every single card, hoping to get some more details, but I think it got even more complicated. The good news, Pisces, is that we have 3 spreads in this reading, and the second spread is the advice. Alright, let's take a look. Here's the advice for you, Pisces, for what we saw in the first spread. We have the Lovers, the King of Wands, the Four of Wands clarified by the Queen of Cups, and we have the Eight of Swords on the bottom of the deck. So what do you know? Here comes a court card. And the second card that came out is the King of Wands. So it could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or somebody with a lot of fire in their chart. So if you're choosing between 2 people, the advice for you is to go with this King of Wands. You don't have to follow this advice. It's just an advice, but that's what the universe is suggesting. The Lovers, the first card that came out, by the way, could be a Gemini. But the Lovers is also a card of a choice. Alright? We had so many choice cards in the first spread, and we start this spread with the choice. And this is a major arcana card. Alright? The Eight of Swords on the bottom of the deck. This is a card of somebody who is stuck, trapped in their own thoughts, and I think that's you. The Queen of Cups right next to the deck, that's also you. You're clarifying the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is a card of a commitment, marriage. Some people call it the 1111 card. It could be a card of an actual celebration that has to do with a family or an engagement. To me personally, the Four of Wands always reminds me of an actual wedding. Okay? So yeah, take it or leave it. If one of the people you're dealing with is a fire sign or somebody with a lot of fire in their chart, then that would be the person you're suggested to move forward. If the King of Wands is already in your life, and if this choice that we saw in the first spread and the choice we see here with the Lovers card has something to do with you not choosing between 2 people, then the King of Wands could be like an advisor. Okay, and perhaps you're suggested to listen to what they have to say. Okay, and then make a decision based on that. Alright, so yeah, that's what I have for you so far. Let's take a look at spread number 3, which is the next good thing that'll happen to you in the near future. So here's the third spread, Pisces. This is the next good thing that'll happen to you, that'll at least put a smile on your face. We have the Ace of Cups clarified by the Two of Pentacles. We have death. We have the Fool clarified by the King of Wands, and we also have the Nine of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Most of you already guessed that this is simply a repeat of what we saw in the previous 2 spreads. And this is like those 2 spreads combined. But there is a hint as to what could be happening here, besides you having to make a choice. Right? The Ace of Cups, the first card is clarified by the Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles is you having to make a choice. Right? The Ace of Cups is all about love, genuine, authentic love, true love. Then we have death. Death could be a Scorpio you're dealing with, but death could be a card of an ending, or it's a card of a transformation. All right, and at the end we have the Fool clarified by the King of Wands, who showed up again, right? So the King of Wands could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The Fool could be a card of taking a risk, taking a leap of faith, or it could be a card of second chances for some of you, okay? The Fool could also be a card of liberation. So let's talk about the Death card. So the Death, like I said, could be a card of an ending. Perhaps you're already talking to somebody and this King of Wands shows up and they're so much better than the person you're talking to right now. So if you decide to move forward with this King of Wands, you will obviously have to end what you have going between somebody else. That could be if this is somebody coming back from the past, right, then that could be a card of what happened between the two of you in the past. That could also be a card of transformation. Perhaps this person is going to show up and they will tell you, you know what, I am a changed person. I'm no longer the way I used to be. I've done this, I did that to improve myself. I no longer do what was the deal breaker, why the two of us broke up. They could give you a clear understanding that they are a changed person, right? And perhaps that's why you're stressed out. Can I trust them or not? That would be what you're wondering about. That could be the choice. Do you want to trust them again or not? All right. Death could be also a card of letting something go. Perhaps if this is a new person, they could be like from a different background. Perhaps in the past you wouldn't even consider getting involved with someone like this, and death could be transformation of that. There's just so many different ways to interpret this. But again, the King of Wands is, I guess, the one you're suggested to move forward with, no matter what the scenario is. It may require for you to either forgive them with the Fool card or take a risk with this person, take a leap of faith with this person. But let's face it, every single relationship we enter is taking a risk. Every single one. Well, it's just a matter of a percentage. Of 5% of a risk, or 95% of a risk, or anywhere in between. Alright? We also have the Nine of Cups on the bottom of the deck, which is a card of a wish come true. It's also a card of personal satisfaction and fulfillment. And I think I don't think you're going to regret either giving this person a second chance or giving them a chance and moving forward with them. Because of the first card that came out, the Ace of Cups, right? Love, genuine, authentic, true love. Interesting reading, Pisces. Interesting reading. It's like in the first spread, the universe didn't want to show us a court card, and then in the second and then the third spread, they're like, all right, here's the King of Wands. Here. Alright? But yeah, that's what I have for you, Pisces, for this reading, for this time period. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Pisces, have an amazing the rest of the year.